Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace. Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather is Maine. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck? I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest, buddy. You know, the old mining town. Man, it ain't far. Come on!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, Get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Mike scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. Yes. Just for a short bit. I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all you, for a moment. Now, we've had a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They might be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it. Gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. You may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh. Hey, you need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close and we'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. It has to blow over soon. Bridge coming up. Take it easy. Right next to me, son. Don't want to lose you.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. Hey, I think I see something up the path. You up ahead. Who's there? Mike.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac and Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else?
Old mining camp, back up the hill.
Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. Said it before, we got too many mouths to feed.
Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy.
That ain't fair, Arthur. I earn my share. You think it's unreasonable to expect others to do the same?
So, this house. You speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me. I'm a good boy.
Right. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far. Okay. Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay. Let's head down there. Let's hitch up here. Let me do the talk. We don't want to scare these folks.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left, and stay low, both of you. Arthur, Well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
train.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur.
need some...
There's a body in the wagon.
I hear you. Just keep your eyes on Dutch.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please.
We've got a runner. See him, Arthur?
I said I'd handle this.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why? Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin. Come on, Arthur.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey. O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colton dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
I'm starving.
We should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. Keep searching while I pack these on the horses. Grab anything you think we can use, then meet me out here.
bastard was married too. Still looking, Dutch.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
Arthur, what are you doing? Go look in the barn.
Bastard shot my cut! Well, he started. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please.
Good boy. He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. You need to hitch him. He's already skittish.
Michael, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Come here! Oh, look what I found in the cellar! Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone!
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Michael. Look at her. Miss! Are you...
Oh, you fool!
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss! Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband,
Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't there. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back! How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead. He weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about. Apparently, scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler. Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong east. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier? Yes. Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all Yeah, we're pretty worried about it.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on now.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way. Let's go. It's too cold to stop. Not that way. Tracks lead this way, aren't there? I can see the tracks there, aren't there? We need to stay together.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Just see where they lead. You know it. Get a move on. There's some tracks leading to the river. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkerton. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
We continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast. Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
Come on, boy. Horse struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. We can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there! It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead? Down this way. I guess you can. Come on.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Careful here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. Watch out here. Watch your head here. Okay from here.
Watch your step. It's real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Gap here. Sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Damn, it's cold.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
Marston! Marston, you hear me?
I'm here! Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! Down here!
All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. You see that on the ridge?
Perfect. You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse. We're getting you out of here. Arthur, distract them! Keep them off us! Distract them, Arthur! Shout! Shoot! Do something! Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up. Come on, then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. More coming down the hill. Get the hell out of here! Get out! Look out on the right! We got more wolves on the left! Go! Get out of here!
I think another city Walgreens whose shelves are bare from the rogue bands of shoplifters. Thanks a lot, David Dinkins. I see, I don't know. Very small percentage of the audience will understand. But the ones that do, as you can imagine, the prospect of Trump being held accountable for what would be the first time had the media enthralled. Donald Trump is running out of time to find $464 million.
Former president's legal problems may finally be catching up with him. Could this be the beginning of the end for Trump's business empire? It does seem as though we are getting closer. Trump feeling the walls closing in on him. Panic mode, I'm told, is setting in. I think we're going to be writing a version of an obituary of the Trump organization.
R.I.P. The Trump organization, it died as it lived. Fraudulently. Folks, it is very difficult for an obituary. It looks like it's the end of the line for Donald J. Trump, Esquire. No way! He comes up with $500 million by the end of the day. I've been saving this since 2016. And it's finally here. And it's finally here.
Moments ago, the former president got a financial lifeline from the New York Appeals Court.
This isn't going to be good.
They reduced the bonds he must pay in the civil fraud case from more than $450 million to $175 million, and gave him more time to pay for it.
Well, that's not bad. That's 10 days to come up with $175 million. I mean, unless he's about to come and do a shit ton of money, I don't see how he does that.
The recent merger of Truth Social could net the former president some $3 billion.
Motherfucker. It's New Year's Eve. Now, let's think about it. What did Trump actually do to earn this penalty? Well, it turns out that for a decade, whenever Trump wanted to get a loan or make a deal, he would illegally inflate the value of his real estate. For instance, suggesting that his 11,000 square foot penthouse was a 30,000 square foot penthouse, I guess somehow including the sky in the calculation. We'll do it. I mean, on my license, I'm not listed as 5'7". You know, I'm listed as 30,000 square feet. Thank you. And the Attorney General of New York knew that Trump's property values were inflated because when it came time to pay taxes, Trump undervalued the very same properties. It was all part of a very sophisticated real estate practice known as lying. So the judge calculated that the value that he gained from the lying with interest was around $454 million. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, that sounds pretty straightforward. Whatever gains you got from lying, you have to pay back. Well, that's because you're a idiot. No. If you know anything about business, you're an MBA, you know you're an idiot.
I'm talking about a victimless crime. They find an ordinance or a law that it's never been used ever before in anyone else.
He's committing bank fraud where there's no victim. It makes no sense.
No victims. There was no victim. The ruling is blatantly unfair. That didn't go over very well with the investment community because we're all asking each other, who's next?
Who's next? The persecuted minority of the investment community first. Let's take him for the arbitragers, and I said nothing. Well, I was not an arbitrager, and then they came for the quants. Which I could be, I don't know. But I am surprised to hear this from Kevin O'Leary, the guy who's such an asshole. Wait. That even the other people on Shark Tank thinks he's an asshole. He's very chill. I'm surprised to hear that he's so chill about overvaluing something that he thinks is victimless. Because when someone tries to do that to him, which one of you do I absolutely tear to pieces now on a $28 million valuation? You think this is worth $10 million? Absolutely. I'm going to rip your piece out of your mind. Your valuation is insane. Your valuation is crazy. I think that's a crazy valuation. I think your valuation is a sticky poo-poo. Oh, no, you didn't. Canadians are so vulgar. How is he not this mad about overvaluations in the real world? Because they are not victimless crimes. First, the banks got paid back at lower interest rates, although, to be honest, who gives a shit? But second, money isn't infinite. A loan that goes to the liar doesn't go to someone who's giving a more honest evaluation. So the system becomes incentivized for corruption. And this is part of a different Trump fraud case, but avoiding taxes hurts all of us. Donald Trump shenanigans cost the city of New York. To be honest, and let's be frank here, that is money that the city of New York could have used to build more Walgreens. And now, some blocks only have 2 of them. Leave it to Kevin O'Leary to be unaware enough to say the quiet part out loud.
I hear about the so-called victimless crimes, but the laws on the books, falsification of business records, the second degree, issuing false financial statements, insurance fraud, conspiracy, and all these different aspects of it, those are actual crimes. I take it your point is that these should not have been prosecuted?
Everything you just listed off is done by every real estate developer everywhere on earth, in every city. This has never, ever been prosecuted.
There is a theory in law that if enough people commit a crime, it automatically becomes legal. You're familiar with the term, are you not? Entitled arrogance. I don't know if you know this, but most people just can't commit fraud and expect to face no repercussions, even if everyone's doing it. Try getting a car loan by saying you have 10 times as much money as you really do, or claim 20 dependents when you have no children, or say you make slightly less money to qualify for food assistance. I will guarantee you there are not just financial consequences for those lies, but criminal ones. But don't tell that to the investment community, because in their minds, in pursuit of profit, there is no rule that cannot be bent. There is no principle that cannot be undercut, as long as you and your friends are making money. And the only immoral practice, hold on, if I could raise my chair up, I would. Apparently, the only immoral practice in a capitalist system is to use that money for people who may need it.
Fraud, waste, and abuse people never want to be honest about, but a lot of these parents will, they abuse the system. A lot of them are encouraged to abuse the system.
Where do you think the money that you get for food stamps and other things come? Who do you think pays that money, your health care? You're taking their money and you just don't seem to care. The guy who walks out of the store with a bag of food, is he entitled to it? Because food is a necessity and he doesn't have enough of it?
You nutrition-needing motherfuckers. Bringing our system to its knees. Stealing is only justified when you already have too much. Ultimately, whether or not Trump is a victim of selective prosecution is going to be a matter for the Supreme Court to decide. Luckily, that is an institution which still holds the trust of the American people because of its integrity.
For years, Justice Clarence Thomas has secretly accepted luxury gifts from a GOP mega donor, Harlan Crow. Gifts like private jet flights, luxury yacht cruises. And according to the report, the Supreme Court justice never reported them on annual financial disclosures.
Victimless! It's a victimless crime! When we come back, Gary Clark Jr. will be joining me on the show. Breaking news, the presidential election is still on.
American misinformation is the best in the world.
Keep it down. I'm trying to be super loud over here.
Why on earth would you want to stop that? That sounds awesome.
It's the most hosted show in late night.
The likes of which the world has never seen.
Comedy Central's The Daily Show. New tomorrow at 11 on Comedy Central and next day on Paramount Plus.
Good Burger 2 is the #1 original movie on Paramount Plus. This supersized sequel is the best out of the nostalgic throwback. Whoa! Gene and the cows still have the special sauce. Now that's the smell of success. Good Burger 2, now streaming on Paramount Plus. Mom and Dad are gonna love this.
Aw, look how cute. What are you guys up to?
Well, when we heard about the new family edition,
We started before we learned
The
that.
new editions are actually dealerships. Bannister Mitsubishi and Bannister Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
well, look, we even got new dealers and stuff.
That's not new.
These taters, they're like all sorts of different things.
Survivor Channel, Ink Master Channel.
3 channels dedicated to CSI.
Whatever mood you're in, it's gonna be easy watching.
Hey, what's this family meeting all about?
Hey guys, your mother and I have something to tell you.
There's going to be some new additions to the family.
Where you go, Dad?
Mom, are you sure?
No, not those type of additions. We're opening 2 new dealerships.
We're opening Bannister Mitsubishi and Bannister Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, both in Hampton.
Come visit the 2 new additions to the Bannister family of dealerships.
Less than 24 hours before our wedding, our caterer canceled. There was a big ice storm. The caterer said that he was frozen in and not able to leave his house. When Bill and I did long distance, we would always stop at Chick-fil-A. So we called and Liz answered the phone.
It's like, what can we do to make this happen? We got the team ready, changed the schedule for the next day.
She catered our entire 300-person wedding in less than 24 hours.
And made it beautiful.
Girl, I got you. Thank you.
It was perfect.
Lots of dancing.
Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Gary Clark Jr. Gary, so you know how much I love your music and what you do.
I've heard.
You have heard. I bother Gary actually quite frequently because I'm such a fan of yours and because I love music. But this album, JPEG, I just feel like it's a masterpiece.
Thank
you. You killed it, dude.
It's good to hear somebody say it out loud.
You were just letting yourself go to every place musically or artistically that you want to go.
Well, I decided during that time, well, there was no one saying Gary Clark Jr., the guitar player, any of that stuff. I kind of been pushed into being this guy, right, who's like the savior of the blues, and the blues is going to be fine. It's music that's it's everything's good.
I'm going to say this. People will always be sad. But the other stuff, man, you hit a falsetto, and I was like, I didn't even know you had that.
Well, I grew up as a kid listening to R&B music, Curtis Mayfield, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, all that kind of stuff.
So it's like with Stevie Wonder. So Stevie Wonder's on this record.
Yes, he is.
Did you reach out to Stevie Wonder and say, hey, man, I've been a fan since I was a kid. Any chance you might want to jump in? Or
No, he actually called me. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder. Wait, Stevie Wonder did what?
Stevie Wonder FaceTimed me.
He FaceTimed you. That was pretty good. I'm just going to avoid that. What was the impetus? Did he just say, like, hey, man, I've heard your stuff, I love it? Like, what was the impetus?
Well, he had called me to do a song on his record. It was Where's Our Love Song on a record he released in 2020. And then soon after that, everything was kind of going crazy, and I was frustrated. There was no outlet. I wasn't out seeing people. I was just in my phone. And then I got to recording a video of me kind of going, what the hell's going on?
In the world.
In the world. It's like, what are we going to do? I was frustrated. I was a little angry. I was concerned, but always with a sense of hope. So he FaceTimes me, and he always says my name really weird. It's funny. He goes, Gary. I don't know where that comes from, but so that's my name now. But so he called me and said, I heard what you were saying. I see you. Let's make a song about it. He said, as a matter of fact, I have an idea. There's a song called What About the Children? He's like, I'm going to send you a voice memo. You want to collab? I'm like, what am I going to say? No. Like, right. So he sends me a demo, and I get to working on the record with my band in the studio. We go back and forth, and I said, well, will you sing on it now? And not only does he sing on it, he plays beautiful harmonica. He plays clavinet. He hadn't played clav in, I think, 30-something years. Really? He's like classic Stevie, but like in the future. It's amazing. He's tapped into something that I don't think that many people are able to tap into.
Right. The song you're going to do for us today, Habits.
Yeah, it's real and it's raw, and I hate to like make everybody sad, but I think it's cool.
It's fantastic, and it's, there's also a certain courage in just saying, like, hey, man, and this song is 9 minutes, and it's worth every minute. It's worth every second.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful song.
Thank you. Well, we actually chopped off a 2-minute intro, so.
I felt it was lacking something.
Yeah.
I felt that.
There's more.
No, it's fantastic. It's always such a pleasure to see you, man.
Likewise. Thanks. Man, you're such a good man.
I'm a prisoner of this hotel. Why do they live? We must never leave. They can take away everything. They can take away who you are.
Feeding 3 today costs more like 300. One doctor visit costs like a dozen. Thanks to Biden's open border policy, illegal immigration now costs families over $2,000 a year. Congresswoman Jen Kagan voted to secure the border to ensure schools can focus on our children and keep costs down for every family. Call Jen Kavis. Tell her to continue to fight for legislation that will secure our border and end this fiscal crisis. Febreze.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze air mist to leave every room smelling fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
You've been working for an eternity to maximize your company's performance. But now you can supercharge your server hardware to do the things you couldn't do before. Cove SDM, the first software-defined memory solution. Achieve more at Cove.com.
Look in the Hotels.com app to find your perfect somewhere.
Ally Bank Smart Savings Tools can help you save 2 times more. For the things that are doubly important. Whatever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
Hey, what's this family meeting all about?
Hey guys, your mother and I have something to tell you.
There's going to be some new additions to the family.
Way to go, Dad.
Mom, are you sure?
No, not those type of additions. We're opening 2 new dealerships.
We're opening Bannister Mitsubishi and Bannister Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, both in Hampton.
Come visit the 2 new additions to the Bannister family of dealerships.
News Nation, America's fastest growing cable news network, is on Sling. Sling customers, get news for all America. Unbiased, just the facts, just the news.
Watch anytime you want, live at home or record on your DVR.
You can even take us with you with the Sling app. News with respect for all Americans, on the go. News Nation and Sling. News for all America. Add the News Extra pack and start watching today. Febreze. Hi, I keep my home fresh with Febreze Fade to 5 Plug. And I use this. Febreze has a microchip to digitally control how much scent is released so it doesn't fade. Oh, does mine have a microchip? Oh, Febreze smells first day fresh for 50 days. That's a shockingly long time. Febreze also has a refill reminder light. It even reminds you to refill it. So I never miss a day of freshness. Your home is so fresh. Upgrade to Febreze Plug.
Play the song Habits. Please welcome back Gary Clark Jr.
I've got habits that I just can't break. When I think about it, I start to stray. I've been feeling like this for